A challenge with biospheres is lighting. It's not the range of frequencies that you use, nor it is the amount of light that you use, but it is the amount of heat generated by the lamps that you use inside your system. So for instance, a system like this that's behind me will go thermal within 4 hours if you put, like, say, a 150 watt HID light. A 150 watt HID light can raise the temperature up in this tank roughly about 10 degrees, 15 degrees within a half hour. Well, that's just basically going to cook all my plants. So I need to have some way to cool it off. Well, yes, you could put a fan. Well, it still is too much, and so the solution is to use an LED light which produces minimal heat, but yet then I have fans blowing across it to be able to control the temperature inside the tank itself. There are temperature sensors inside the tank that feed into a microprocessor that turn on and off these fans. So you can see in this front panel here that the temperature is set to be about 23 degrees, and it keeps it relatively plus minus 1 degree C. There are 3 fans on the side of the biosphere that blow directly across the LED panels and blow all the heat away when you want to try to cool or you want to try to keep the temperature of the tank steady. Turn the fans off, the temperature in the tank goes up, roughly about 1 degree C per hour. These fans turn on and off throughout the entire day and throughout the entire evening to control the air temperature inside the biosphere. Here's a LED lighting panel, and it's used in the cells for the main lighting. In this case, it has a whole set array of LEDs, and they're blue and red. And they are very, very directional. So if you look at it this way and turn it on, you can actually see some light. But if you turn it this way, it blinds you. However, here, as you can see in my hand, you can see in the bottom part of my hand is lit, but you can't see the edge or my pinky of the hand. So it's very directional in very one way. The major problem with LED lights is that they're very monodirectional. For instance, you have a panel and it only goes in one direction. This is a problem when you're trying to have a multi-story canopy. For instance, you have the top canopy of a plant, well, all the light shining down onto it will go to it, but then the understory canopies won't receive a thing. So with an HID light, since it goes all different directions, it then can reflect off the walls and then go into lower parts of the canopy of the plant. Another type of light that you can use is available, and it's also LED, is a flat panel white LED light. It is more appealing to look at your biosphere it's more appealing to look at your biosphere with white light than it is with blue or red light, because you want to see something growing and it looks green. Well, in this case, here, this is a white panel. This is one that also blasts you, and it's about that thin. So it's a PC board with a whole bunch of LEDs soldered to it. And again, it has the same issue. You have white. You can see the actual light on one side, but then you can't really see in the back of my hand that much. So, or on the sides of my hand. Same issue. So you need to have this on the top, side, bottom, and all around. For more information on biospheres, ecospheres, and CELSS, closed ecological life support systems, visit us at Gardening Rhythms. That's www.gardeningrhythms.com. All one word and plural. I'm Paul Holofko.